Top 5 records, we are doing Lana Del Rey with Justine Jukama all the way in Riga, Latvia. Justine, that was quite the battle to get to your pick on that number 3 choice. Because again, not saying that you were indecisive. It was more of that album is such a laundry list of heavy hitters and ones that are important to you. So I'm incredibly curious to see where we go for number 2. Where are we going from here?
Okay, so the next one, also the album cover is a popular inspiration for Halloween costumes, so that's a common thing. The number 2 album that I'm choosing is Lust for Life. This album, oh gosh, this is not like her other albums. It's a little bit more of a, does it have a rock vibe? Not really. I don't know, it's more chill. It's more just like you're in the summer and you're chilling and you're just it's more slow, but with a beat. That's how I would explain this album.
So the genre that this album is listed as, and you know how eclectic Lana's performances can be when you look at it, and every album has like 4 or 5 different genres listed as for what this is. It's not pop, it's not rock, it's not whatever. You can't go in with a preconceived notion as to what she's going to be doing on this record. Just know the vocals, it's going to be clearly Lana. That's the only thing you could put money on going into a new album. But this one's listed as pop, folk. That's where the more laid back is. And then you've got
Yeah.
alternative pop and trap pop. That's where your beats are coming in. So again, this one was one that she took a little bit more time to record. From 2015 to 2017 was when she was working on it in the studio, in and out of the times. And this is one of those records that, as we talked earlier, she's got several people joining her as collabs on the vocals. So let me pass it back to you so you can go ahead. I don't want to steal your thunder.
Okay, so this album has a lot of songs that I could choose from. The first tracks, oh, the number 2 track on this album is Lust for Life with The Weeknd,
Mm-hmm.
and that is such a good song, but I'm not gonna choose it as my top song from this album. Also 13 Beaches and Cherry. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and not be as chaotic with this one as I was with Norman effing Rockwell. But also Coachella, the Woodstock in my mind. That is, about Woodstock. And I am so young and so not American that I really didn't know what that was. So I was learning kind of about history through Lana. So thank you, my teacher. I think that's a funny thing that probably not many people are going to relate to. But yeah, I wasn't really educated about that. Also, God bless America. Oh gosh, Lana just makes me so American. Also Taylor too. But Lana is just the Americana. So I feel like through her, yeah, she's just embracing my inner bald eagle. Yeah, also there's Tomorrow Never Came with Sean Ono Lennon. I don't know how you pronounce his name.
Sean Lennon is the legendary John Lennon from the Beatles' son, and the Ono is his mom's maiden name, Yoko Ono. So again, 2 musical legends, and again, I say legend without any type of smirk on my face when it comes to Yoko Ono. She is someone that is so out there, so psychedelic, so experimental that obviously that's one of those people that Lana, whether she incorporates a lot of that or not, I know for a fact, just based on her catalog, she would definitely embrace that experimental nature with the music. So having Sean Lennon involved, that's huge. And that blew my mind the first time you told me who it was, because you were playing songs for me. What do you think? Well, I don't know who this is. Well, I'll tell you later. And there's like, wait a minute, that's Sean Lennon? What? So again, very, very mind-blowing for that. And it makes me laugh that your Americana comes through with this album.
Yeah, so I'm not as educated in all the music legends, but I think Lana just brought all her friends on this album was like, yeah, guys, let's just vibe. I mean, come on, there's The Weeknd and Stevie Nicks and Sean Lennon on one album. Also with A$AP Rocky. That is such a wild combination, but she just makes it work so well. So I'm not gonna torture you for any longer. And I'm gonna say my top pick, which is Summer Bummer,
And
which
Summer
also features Playboy Cardi. Oh, geez, Lana.
and again, that's what I was going to throw out there. Summer Bummer is one that actually has got the multiple guest spots on it. But again, littered on this album, there are so many different collaborations that she's got, and I give her great credit. The ones that have the collaboration, the majority of them, she gave them writing credit on. So again, between either the producer credit or the writing credit, she was absolutely collabing and vibing with every single artist that she was working with on this. So credit to her, because she didn't have to do that.
Yeah, she's a queen.
So with
What else can I say?
with Summer Bummer, what is it about this song? What is it with the working with A$AP Rocky and Playboy Cardi? What made this kind of stand out above the other songs on this record for you?
It just when I think of this album, this is the one song that I would like skip the rest of the songs and turn to. Yeah, obviously I mentioned there's some other songs that I love from this album, but I think this one is just the most, I don't know, it's just good memories. It's good vibes, and I love the weird combination of Lana and A$AP because it just works so well.
And again, you had mentioned it before we even got into the meat and potatoes, so to speak, when it came to the record itself. Having that crazy beat to it compared to the other albums that she'd released previously, there's very much that trap hip hop style flavor to it. And that's something that critical reception absolutely shines on. Anna, I think it's Gassa of Spin Magazine, said, even as it widens slightly the range of her catalog, Summer Bummer is the best viewed as classical Lana, or as a classically Lana set piece, a heavy stylized soundtrack for drugs, pools, and high contrast monochromes, white lies, or maybe that's white lines, and black beaches, and a blood red sangria. She sings later, mirroring a color scheme that dates back to Off to the Races. And sonically, Bummer is a trap-inspired take on Honeymoon's High by the Beach. And thematically, it doesn't go anywhere that the song didn't already. So again, very high praise, acknowledging that it's kind of a growth from a previous era that she was in. Granted, that last line didn't sound like it was a big thumbs up, but again, that's one of those that I think my big takeaway from listening to this song is that beat is so infectious that you want to go back and listen to it again. It's got to be, especially the first time you hear it, that's got to be the one. I can't go to the next track. I'm putting this one back on repeat. So I think, if I'm reading right, that's exactly how you feel with it, going back to it after many, many listens.
Yeah, the beat is actually psychedelic, and her vocals just hypnotize you and make you just wanna surrender yourself to the song and just flow with it.
So, with your number 2 pick off of the album Lust for Life, we are talking all things Lana Del Rey. Justine Jukama, your number 2 pick is Summer Bummer.